It's just channeling thing. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Love to Travel with Wave. As always, we're here to recap the day. It's Saturday. And good evening, Chantel. Thank you so much for the motivation. I don't know. I think you're starting to get to know me. Yeah, I got your note and it was like, I thought that was really sweet of you because I was kind of feeling a little bit like, very slow today. My energy was kind of like down a little bit. I actually had to go to work this morning, so it's very unusual for me to work on a Saturday, but hey, I made it. Woke up early this morning and I got ready. I left the house about 6:27. Yes, I did. And then I took the bus and I went to work. But hey, House of X, happy Saturday to you. Thank you so much for gracing our platform tonight. Yes, I made it. Thanks to Chantel. Chantel really kind of like gave me a burst of energy to do a live tonight. I really, really and truly want to thank her. Hey, shows that she's a great supporter and a great friend, new friend on YT. Of course, I'm just waiting for her to just pop up so we can just, kind of vibe a little bit, find out what everyone's been up to for the day. I've been going on a few channels as well before I came on, supporting everyone. Thank you so much, House of X, for sharing me out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really and deeply appreciate you. You know that. Of course. Yeah, so today, Saturday, I'm supposed to be waking. Actually, I was doing instead of boot camp, I was doing the work camp. Like I said, I did do a short live in the morning. It was kind of like a quickie. You know, yes, I did a little quickie. Yes, and what I did was, I spoke about people and apologies, healing and moving forward. Actually, we did speak about that. It was brief, but I actually dropped some gems about that. Sometimes, oh, Chantel is here. So I hear her knocking. So I'm going to go ahead and put her in right away. Of course. Hi, Brian. How are you? How's the weather out there? Hi, Chantel. Can you hear me?
Hey, good evening.
Hi, girl. How are you?
I'm good.
You're
How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for the burst of energy. You sent me a message on one of my posts, and then I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do a live. Here's my little cheerleader. She's like, tell me, you better get on here, girl.
You
Yes,
know why? Because like when I don't see you're usually active. So when I
yes,
don't see you active like that, I'm like, wait a minute.
yes. Brian is saying hello to you. Brian
Hold on.
out of
I'm not even on the
California.
comments yet. Let me see.
Yes. He's
Hi,
saying
Brian. Good evening.
House of X is here too.
Hey, House of X. Evening,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yes. I know. So I saw your message and I was like, okay, so when I got off work, I felt like I don't know if you ever felt like that, like a ton of bricks just like hit you that kind of way. And I didn't have any energy.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and I have been feeling like that for like maybe a couple days. Yeah. So sometimes when you see me just drop a quickie and then you see me do my post and then you see me post something and then I'll add a short to it. It's like sometimes I'm looking for that burst of energy, and I think your comment kind of gave me that energy. So I jumped in the shower and I'm like, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to do this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm like, oh no, today is Saturday. It's a good Saturday. The weather was nice today over
Yes,
here.
it was. Yes, it was. The
And
weather
I'm
was
like, and I was
nice.
here watching some movies, pretty much all day, just catching up with some movies. I spent most of my morning outside. And
Yes,
then I was just sitting here and then I was like, I don't see a post from her. I don't see no short. Like all I saw was that one video I saw you do this morning that I happened to miss. And
yes.
then yeah, that
Hmm.
was pretty much it.
Yeah, because I woke up this morning and then, like I was saying in the beginning, I woke up about 6:27 a.m. Imagine I can remember. And I got dressed and then actually I got some messages from Ghana, just like some updates on the mandate about the
Yeah.
COVID vaccine and all that. So I was there chatting with a friend from Ghana about it. They were giving me some current information that I needed. So after that, I think I took the bus and then I'm not going to Starbucks anymore. Oh,
Why?
because I went there and they have the impossible sandwich, right? So I said, okay, I'm just gonna
What's
have
an impossible sandwich? Like, what is that?
impossible sandwich is like they have this vegan patty sausage like, and then they have eggs and it's on this real soft bun and
Is
everything.
that what you posted the other day?
Yes, and the first time I eat it, I was like, wow, this is quite delicious. So
That's
I
how the
was
first one usually is. Anybody's
yes,
first, like, that's all restaurants. The first time you have
yes.
something, you're like, and then you go back, it's never the same.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sharing and also encouraging everyone. Please, you know, like, press the like button and all that. And really, is that an ambulance? All right. Okay. And please comment, guys. After the live, please go in the comment section and comment. Yeah, so with this sandwich now, it is impossible. I'll tell you why. So, so what happened was I ordered it. I ordered a medium-sized chai tea, which latte, which I love, and then I get my sandwich. So I bite into it, and it's frozen.
What?
Yeah, the sausage is frozen.
Did you get your money?
Girl, I went back, and the thing is, I wasn't even upset. That's the thing with me. When it
I
comes
would
to
have been.
I know, but you have to
That made
understand.
me sick.
I know. The thing about me is when it comes to restaurants and eating, I take all my frustration in your survey, or I speak to a manager
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, you hit them where it hurts.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because I am not. Yes, that's the ambulance. Yes, my house is close to a main road. So I usually go and do the survey, or afterwards I'll talk to a manager. The reason is because I used to work at a restaurant. I don't know if you guys ever remember. If you're in Florida, you probably know, but they used to have this restaurant back in the day called Sizzlers, and they used to do the all you can eat shrimp and all that. So I used to be a waitress. And the awful things I used to see waiters and waitresses and chefs do to people's food, especially those who complain, complain, complain. Guys, please, you can complain, but be careful how you complain, okay? I'm just telling you.
So here's the thing: if I'm going to make a complaint, I know I'm not going to eat again. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It's
I
like
know that
me.
I'm not going to eat again. I don't play with my food because I know that
Yes,
things.
I'm
I've never
like,
worked in food, like the food industry,
yes.
but you
So
see it and you know, and you hear stories, and you're like, nope.
it happens actually. So what happened is like me when I go to a restaurant, if I am not satisfied with the service, you will not see me say a thing, right? If it
Right.
pertains to the food and I want it well done or whatever, I will say, I think, maybe you made a mistake, but, or I probably didn't tell you, but I really wanted the steak to be well done or medium well. And they'll say, okay, Miss Charles, no problem. They'll go
Yeah.
ahead and thing it, right? I'm not making a fuss about anything. Like if I go to a restaurant and they give me the wrong drink, I will tell them, well, I actually wanted a margarita or whatever. I'm very pleasant. I'm not going off. I'm not going to go crazy because when you do that, you don't know what happens behind those doors. I'm telling people, I worked at a restaurant. I saw the craziest things. I will not repeat it, but I saw the craziest things. But I just think that if you speak to a manager will fix it. They will. You just have to, say, can I speak to your manager? And then you can explain to the manager what happened. Like one time, me and my mom went to Red Lobster. She loves Red Lobster, okay? And I know what Red Lobster is supposed to taste like. But the Red Lobster that we went to, it seems like the franchise that have had it, everything was just terrible. The salads, the biscuit, everything. And I'm like telling my mom, this is not how the food is supposed to taste, and she knows that too. So my mom and I drank whatever, and then I asked to speak to the manager, and actually she gave us back our money. She did, because she explained to us that the owners that they had at that time, these people, this restaurant was just a cash cow for them. They didn't care about the quality of food, the service, and everything. I know, and let me tell you something.
That's a lot of places. They,
Yes,
they have to make money. They don't care about
yes,
anything else.
and the thing about it, our waitress, she was so nice. I tipped her because her service wasn't the problem. It's the quality of food that was coming out. you know and sometimes I don't mean to say it like this, but when it it comes to our community, it's like all the bad crap comes in our community, not the fresh stuff. I'm
You
telling
know
you.
what's crazy that you say that? That's why I don't do my grocery shopping. I live in Philly. I don't necessarily live in a bad area, but it's not the opposite of us.
Yes, Brian.
And yeah, so it's not the opposite of us. And I drive 40 minutes out to go get my
Yes,
groceries. I live in Northeast Philadelphia, but and Northeast is a mixed, it's like a mixed population. You see everybody here,
yes,
but
yes, yes.
nope, I go to where you don't see everybody. I drive out because I know that they put the better foods and everything out there. So, you know,
Yeah, exactly. So it's like me in Florida. Since I came to Florida, I used to stay on South Beach, right? That was the first place I actually got my apartment. So on South Beach, there was no Winn-Dixie. So over 30 something years, I've been shopping at Publix. I don't have anything against Winn-Dixie. I think there are certain things about Winn-Dixie that people love, but I'm a Publix girl. I shop at Publix. All my vegetables are fresh. The service is great. Actually, they redid the Publix close to our house. The meat is fresh. I think when Dixie has, in terms, better quality beef and those type, when it comes to that, people who like to barbecue and stuff, when Dixie. But if you go in certain neighborhoods at and you go to their Winn Dixies, they are like Publix. Upstairs you have the restaurant.
Yeah.
The bakery, you have the, you have the wine area, very upscale, especially on the beach in Fort Lauderdale. You will find Winn Dixies like that. But in our neighborhoods, I feel like we're getting the produce that we're getting is old produce. It's things that are almost expired, and they're bringing it into these stores and they're feeding it to our people. And I refuse to shop there. I just refuse to shop there. It's almost like when you're shopping at Ross. You go to a certain neighborhood, like in Fort Lauderdale, or you go on the beach, you go to a
Yeah.
Ross or a Marshalls or everything. Hi, Rochelle. How are you?
Evening, Rochelle. I'm not even looking at the comments. I don't even know if anybody's
Yeah.
saying anything to
So
me.
you go to a Ross, say you go to a Ross in Fort Lauderdale, and maybe in close to the beach area or something. To me, the the quality of the merchandise is way different from the Ross you would find here at 163rd Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is one of the reasons why, I don't I I'll go out of my way to get what I want. Yeah. Like you said, you drive 40 minutes to get what you want. I mean, yeah. Yes, I heard that, Rochelle. Shawnee. Can I?
Huh?
Oh, I do you have an extra thing on or something? Because I'm getting a feedback.
Let me come out and come back on.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so we were here talking, Rochelle, about eating at restaurants and just kind of like know how to manage things if you're not satisfied with certain things. That I don't know why we're getting this feedback, but we will fix it in a minute. So how to handle things, because you have to be very careful when it comes to food at restaurants and when you're ordering. I know sometimes we're dissatisfied with the service or we're dissatisfied with the food or whatever it is, but we need to learn how to kind of handle things so that yeah, so that we don't get some type of service we don't like, because we don't know what's happening in those kitchens in the back, okay? Point blank. So we have to learn how to compose ourselves and, make our complaints to maybe the management staff, but not shouting and carrying on. And there's a way to do it, because I have worked in restaurants and I have seen a lot of things. Trust me, I have. Who told me, know what happens when you send the food back. Of course. That is why when I, like, say, for instance, I go to a McDonald's, right? I may be dissatisfied with, because sometimes you go to a McDonald's and you're standing there for 5, 10 minutes. The girl is on the phone or she just doing whatever, or the guy whatever. Then it's like, can I help you? And then you're like, obviously, you're saying in your mind, obviously I'm standing here. Okay, I will. Yeah, so Rochelle, you can join us too, come on up, my dear, if you would like to come on as well. Yeah, so, and you're standing there and everything like that, and you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if the person's gonna throw your food on the floor. You don't know if they're gonna spit in it. You don't know what's gonna happen. And nobody can tell me these things do happen in restaurants. Okay? People can be very, very, yes, nasty. Exactly. They're already at work, so they don't care. but we also have to be mindful because people are handling your food. Yes, we have to be mindful. Yes. Hi, House of X. Brian, drop a link for Shawnee. Yes, I did, Brian. I did. Okay, let me see. Shawnee, are you there? Rochelle, you can join us too, you know.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Do you hear the video in the background or you just hear me?
I just hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's never
StreamYard.
done that before. So I was like, you know
Yes.
what? Let me just turn on my laptop and come
Yeah.
join this way because I cannot
Yeah.
bother.
Yeah. So, I'm just saying that people have to be careful, when you go to restaurants. If you have
Yeah.
a complaint, every business, even where I work, every business, we call it a VOC, voice of the customer. There's a survey you can take, and some companies also have it like, if you dine there, they and you sign up with your email and stuff, they email you to survey how was your thing. Why is this guy Blaze always comes in here with this harambe thing? I'm starting, it's suspect to me. Same question every night. I just don't understand it.
Block him.
Oh, Big Daddy Beard, welcome in, welcome in. Man, when is game night? I need some competition, man. I need to give you another three-peat. All right? Yeah, so guys, when you go out to restaurants, just be a little careful. Don't get I know sometimes, you want what you ordered and everything like that, but it can be taken care of. It can be handled in a great way. I'm back from vacation, so I'll be hitting you up about your logo. Thank you so much, man. I need to get those white tees going on, those L2 white tees. I got something interesting for my L2 supporters. We're working on it with Big Daddy. Thank you so much. Oh, game night is tomorrow after work. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So Chantel, so I was saying Chantel, like, you have Ross up in Philadelphia.
Yeah, Ross, Marshalls,
Yeah.
Burlington.
I'm gonna bring Rochelle in. Hold on. All right. And I think you have Ross up in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ross, Marshalls,
yeah.
Burlington.
I'm gonna bring Rochelle in. Hold on. Rochelle, are you there? Let me see. Let me tell you all. I'm just new to this. All right. Okay. So I got
He
Rochelle.
dropped.
Rochelle, are you there?
Now
I'm,
I'm getting a
can you
feedback.
hear
Let
me?
me tell you all. I'm just new to this. All right.
Now there's a feedback.
Okay. Okay. Hold
Can
on.
you hear me?
He dropped.
Rochelle, are you there? No, I'm getting a feedback. Why?
There is a
This
feedback.
is so like wild.
Now there's a feedback.
Okay.
I'm right here.
I can hear you.
Do y'all hear that?
Why?
There is a
This
feedback.
is so like wild. I see you, girl. I can hear you.
Do y'all hear that?
You can't hear me? Can you see me?
I can see you. I see you, girl.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
You can't hear me? Can you see me?
I can see you. This is crazy.
There's a bad delay.
Okay. I can see you. This is crazy.
There's a bad delay.
I can-
Rochelle, I think you have the video playing in the background. You have to mute the video and just
I don't have anything else on.
Oh,
no.
she don't have
Well,
anything else.
I don't have any other apparatus on.
No, I'm saying like you don't have the actual live video playing. The video and just
I don't have anything else on.
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm
can you
gonna.
hear me now?
I can hear
Chantel,
you
are
now.
you there? No,
Now
I
it's
can.
gone.
Okay. I think I pressed something and it went.
Okay, cool. But you
Oh
can hear
my,
me, right?
hey, Sheed, we here. Hi, Sheed, how are you? Welcome
Child,
in.
that was stressful.
Oh my God. I
Sure
think
thing.
I felt like I was in Mars somewhere.
Why are we all not on video? I think we all need to come on video. You guys
Yes.
want to be on?
Okay. Let me straighten out myself here on my bed. Okay. Because
Girl, you're asking a lot, you know. Let me
You
see.
were just on video. Stop.
Yes, yes, I know, but I didn't like the picture.
Oh my God. No, you didn't like the picture. How come you
No,
don't have like a little picture in your circle?
I do it somewhere. Let's see.
Sheed, hello. Welcome to the
Oh,
live.
wait a minute.
Thank
Looks
you
like it
so
got
much.
deleted. What
This is
happened?
my first time seeing you here, but welcome to Love to Travel with Wade. What did you miss? Oh my God, we're here talking about, eating at restaurants and, shopping and all that good stuff.
Good
You know,
evening, Janine.
yes, Janine is here. Oh, welcome, Janine. How you doing?
Hi, Janine.
Yeah, so it's me, Rochelle, and Chantel here just vibing on a Saturday evening. And we're just talking about eating at restaurants and the do's and don'ts.
Wait, you say my name so wrong.
Chantel.
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 You keep
Okay.
Chantel.
Chantel.
Chantel. You say it like the people at work. Chantel.
Yeah.
Like Shannon. Chantel.
Shan. So it's
Mm-hmm.
a S.
No, it's a C, but it's still Shan.
Chantel. Lord,
Yes.
it doesn't make it my mouth.
Oh, my Lord.
Chantel.
I notice it because you say my name so much, and then I'm just like, she's saying it so wrong each time.
Oh
Oh,
my God. Okay, so I say Chantel, right?
Chantel.
Shan. Chantel.
Chantel. Chan-
You
Chan-
still said it wrong a second ago.
Let me tell you something. Brian, stop laughing, okay? Well, I will just have to say wrong. It's like when sometimes I say Watson and it's Wanston.
You can say Shawnee, right? You know how to say Shawnee, right?
Yeah, I can say Shawnee.
Call me Shawnee.
Yeah, Shawnee. Shawnee. Yeah, Brian is
Now, if you
paying
call me
himself by.
Shauna, like my family in Jamaica, then we have a problem. Because, like, how can you not say Shawnee, but you keep calling me Shauna?
Okay, Shawnee.
You have
Okay,
Ryan
Brian.
laughing
Brian, I'll
next to
say
you.
Shawnee. Okay, I think you like with when I say Shawnee. Yes. So then, I try so hard not to call him Watson, but that Wanston, it takes a lot out of me. But I will get it right. I will.
So,
Yeah.
Rochelle, how are you?
I'm doing okay after 3 days with no internet. I
Wow.
thought I thought I was,
The other
like
day you said it was a problem, right?
I was having withdrawal symptoms. I was like, this can't be happening.
I
Yeah, they
think you were
came
on the
today.
chat telling us that it was acting funny.
Yeah, they
Oh.
came to fix it today.
Wow.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Because we also had an internet problem down here. I noticed this morning, like the internet was very, very slow. So I don't know what is going on with AT&T and Comcast, but
I
the
don't know.
internet was very slow this morning. Yeah, Janine,
When I
I
had
hope I'm
Comcast,
I,
I've
I hope
always
I'm
had
saying
issues.
Janine's name right. Give me a thumbs up if
Janine.
I
It's Janine.
Janine.
It's not Janine. It's Janine. You said it
J-
right.
yeah, Janine. Okay. My mother-in-law has been calling me Jenny for 26 years. Uh,
Oh Lord.
I told her it's Janine, but she never says it right. I just gave up and let her call me Jenny. Oh, you're
Mm-mm.
so sweet.
Oh boy.
I wish Chantel would do that for me.
Shawnee.
Shawnee. Chantel. I like Chantel.
Yeah, that's not my name.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
And you know when
Janine.
I correct people at work, they still say Chantel.
Girl,
And I'm like,
listen to Janine. She is absolutely right.
that's
26 years, you just need to just give up.
Just let it
no.
go.
Yes, you have to give up.
L2, you've been doing it for about 2 weeks now.
Okay, Shawnee.
Just call me Tawny. That's my name on here.
Okay, I'll call you Shawnee. It's like me, okay? My name is Wave Knee. But people call me Raisin, Waverly, Wavery, Wade. And I'm like, no, it's Wave Knee. And they just don't get it. So I gave up. So whatever you call me, I'm like, okay, hi, I'm done. I don't have time. I'm not gonna fight you. So at least I know, like, when they call, I'm like, hello, how are you? You know? And my name is pretty simple. You
Yes,
know, but
because it's your name.
no, but like, for instance,
Right.
I have to do, like, I wish I could show you guys. One of these days I'll do it. It's like, actually, I do like a wave and I touch my knee. Wave knee. It's so simple. It's so simple. And I'm like, I did this all throughout my life. I would just wave and touch my knee, and I'll be like, wave knee. And they still don't get it. They call
Because
me,
it seemed like Wave slapped to me.
yeah, I know. But, yeah. So I was asking you a question, Shawnee, right?
What was the
In
question?
Philadelphia, you guys have Ross over there, right? I
Yeah.
think Ross is all over. But don't
TJ
you
Maxx,
think,
all of them.
yeah, don't you think, Rochelle, as well, that it depends on the area that you're in? To me, the different Ross stores are just like deplorable depending on where you're at.
The uptown places have the better
It's
stuff and
true.
all the designers.
Yeah.
It's
I
true.
just find, yeah, I find, like, okay, where I work on 125th Street on Biscayne Boulevard in Miami, the Ross there is super nice. The TJ Maxx is super nice and everything like that, right? When you go to the one on 163rd Street, oh my God, it's like junk city.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
It seems like everything they didn't sell there, they sent it into our neighborhoods. And
Yep,
that's
Wow.
how
that's
I
true.
feel. It's like whatever didn't make it, it ends up in our neighborhood. It's almost like, I don't want to bring up Ghana. It's almost like Ghana, like the whole global community. Um,
Mhm.
I was watching a documentary on it, and they were talking about, why there is so much litter in Ghana, um, with the garbage and everything like that. These people actually go and they bet on different containers or whatever, and then it comes into Ghana. When they don't know what they're buying, it's like almost like a surprise. And they open these trailers and it's so much junk, and half
Wow.
of those things they cannot sell it.
Are you talking about like that really big junkyard that's in Ghana?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now they don't know the landfills. There's too much to put in the
Hmm.
landfills. People are burning some of this stuff. I mean, it's so disappointing because it's like they actually saved, and they're saying this is their business, this is what they're going to do. And then when the products get there, it's like so much junk. It's like stuff people don't want in the UK or the US, and they sell it to these countries, and then when they get it, it has no value.
Right?
You can't sell that. And these people lose their hard earned money.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes it's their first goal that they have tried to accomplish to establish a business. I have seen, like, when I'm going, like, when I traveled to Ghana, and I remember one year we were doing like we are giving back, and we asked everyone to please donate new toys for the kids and new clothing and stuff like that, or clothing that was not used, and it's not soiled. And let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie, there was one particular person that gave us some stuff. I mean, it was stuff that probably was sitting in their garage for 10 years.
Wow.
And there was nothing we could do with it but dump it.
Mm.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I think like when people are giving back and stuff like that, when I'm giving someone something, it is going to be something that I personally would use. If I can't use it, you're not going to get it.
I agree.
Yeah, we have to be
Yeah.
mindful about that. Just because somebody is poor, you're going to give them junk. No, no, we can't do that, you know? Because
Mhm.
when I go through my clothes, some of them have tags on them. Some of them I've only worn once, you know? Even with shoes, sometimes they're brand new, they're in the boxes, and I travel and I donate these things, and I take pride in giving someone, because when you give someone something, their face lights up and they appreciate what you give them. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, you understand, Rochelle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh yeah. When
you
you
want
bring
to know.
anything for and give them, oh, they're so appreciative of it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't I tell anybody, I don't care if it's the Caribbean, Africa, wherever you're going, you're doing charity work, please do not give people junk. I'm sorry. You have some shoes sitting there since 1980 and you won't wear them, but you want somebody else to wear them. I'm
Hmm.
sorry. I don't condone those type of behavior. You
Right.
know, yeah, yeah, we have to give, but we have to be mindful, and stuff like that. So it's almost like the thing at Ross is, and I was saying, even with Winn Dixie, you go, or different stores, you go there, and it's like you look at the produce and you're like, no, this is stuff that is almost expired, and they are bringing it into our communities.
Yeah.
And then our people, some of us, we're living paycheck to paycheck or whatever, so we're trying to feed our families. So then some of us don't have the car to drive up to Fort Lauderdale or to West Palm Beach or wherever to go to a store so we can get good quality food or produce for our family to feed our family.
Or to
So
not make you guys sick.
yeah, I tell you, I've been shopping at Publix for 30 something years. I know it's high price and stuff like that, but I can guarantee that the food that I buy, I'm not saying, because all these product things that are out there, you have to be so careful, but I enjoy the um the cleanliness of the place. I love the great customer service, and I love the quality of their food. I
Well, I
do.
would just say that you should always check the expiration date wherever you shop.
Yes, definitely I
You
do.
should. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we need to. Yeah.
Because what they do is they pull the expired things to the front.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Those are
that's
going to
how they,
expire 1st. Mm-hmm.
yeah, they put those in the front, but they don't have to worry about me because I usually grab the fourth one to the back. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I do that too. I always go to the back and I grab, because to me it just looks fresh. But I don't really like, I know like Publix, they have like this area where, like, if things are going to expire a certain time, they will put it in a certain area. It's like, you could buy it at a certain price. They have an
Yeah.
area for that. Yeah, they pull it off the shelf and they put it there. People buy it. Another program that they do have, I do know because of my mom's friend. Usually, like if they some of their food products and stuff, they donate it to the soup kitchen so they could prepare meals that day for the homeless and stuff like that. They do, or families, the
Hmm.
churches that also give back to the community, they do that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the food has like manager's special, don't buy it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's usually food that expired or um it already expired or just whatever. You just don't want to buy, especially red meat. You guys, I mean, I don't eat red meat, but you guys have to be like so careful because the things that they do, they'll put like fresh new uh BLOOD on like the red meat, and they'll make it look fresher even if the meat is brown, so like it looks fresh. So like you guys have to really be careful on like your selection of like meat and stuff because they have like a lot of tricks.
You know what is there a storm outside my house? Oh my god, it's raining like crazy.
I told you what I
Have a
came
good night,
through.
Janine.
Oh my god. Thank you, Janine.
Thanks for coming.
You see, I'm not calling you Jenny, it's Janine. Yes. Oh, say hi to your mom. Hope you guys enjoy your visit together. Yeah. Yeah, it's storming outside. Yeah, but what I know, I love salmon. So I would go and I would buy salmon all the time. But then I noticed, I started reading the package like years ago, that it says that they put um, a specific dye on it to give it
Mm-hmm.
that nice pinkish color. Yeah. And it's written when you go to Publix, it tells you that. So I stopped buying it. So I would go like, Walmart sells it, but I buy the Alaskan wild salmon. That's
Yeah,
what I,
there's a certain salmon you
The
have
yeah.
to
wild
buy.
card.
Welcome back, Sheed.
Thank you for coming.
Sheed, where are you from? For some reason, I'm trying to look at his picture. Yeah, I like the Alaskan salmon. It tastes so much different from the other salmon that they sell, the farm raised salmon.
Yeah.
It tastes way, 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 way better. Yeah. It has more flavor. You can actually there's a difference in taste. So I spend a little bit more for it, but I love it. Yeah. Thank you, James. Welcome in. Yeah, so today, right? I did put it. Did I put it on the poll? Yeah, I did a short, not a short video, but I did like a live today, Rochelle. It
Uh-huh.
was pretty much about apology, healing, and moving forward.
Uh-huh.
And the reason why I put it on there is because, like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, like, okay, someone did something, they made a mistake. We all do make mistakes, and you apologize for the mistake. But every day you have to continue apologizing, apologizing, apologizing. When does the apology stop? That's my whole thing.
Yeah.
When
You
does it
know,
stop?
so
Yeah.
okay, so
Honey.
no, because okay, so today I kind of got into it with a friend of mine. Um,
Okay.
yeah, they apologized a long time ago. However, you, I feel like, and I'm giving my example from today. They made a little smart comment about what happened, and to me now I'm pissed. Like pissed off again, right? Like now I'm mad again because it's like you have the nerve to joke about something like that, or you have the nerve to like just casually bring it up. Like, I feel like some things need to be left alone
Yes.
and we move forward. But I do feel like some people say sorry and sometimes still continues on the same path
What,
or
what,
just like reopen an old wound. That's how I feel. So I feel like now you're always going to be apologizing if you keep doing like, stuff like that. But again, I don't know.
um, and I take your point. You know, Rochelle, how do you feel about that before I say anything about? Yeah.
Well, I think the person is doing it because they know that it gets to hits a certain nerve, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
then are they really sorry?
Yes. So yeah,
I
and
don't
that.
think. All right, sorry. I just want to say
No.
this
Yeah,
really
are they
quickly.
really sorry when, they keep bringing up?
And that's why I said like if you're really sorry, you'll be sorry that one time you say it. You know what I'm saying? But like when somebody kind of like casually brings things up or antagonizes you about the situation or just what they weren't really sorry in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I don't
No,
know.
because they feel it like gives them a sense of, I guess, control over your feelings, because they know that's the one thing that they know for sure it hurt you or made you feel how you felt about it.
Mhm.
So maybe there's something else going on and they just say, oh, well, I'll just tell her this and that'll shut her up, or that'll just, hurt her so that, I can get even or whatever. People are funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and I understand the both of you guys, but I think like this. Um, if I did something to Rochelle, and I know deep down inside that I have apologized, and Rochelle brings it up all the time, and I have to keep apologizing for the same thing over and over again, even though that, through my actions I have proven that, hey, I am really sorry, and I need to have that, where we can start the healing and move forward. You know what I'm saying? But
You
if the
Right.
only
person,
find that struggle in relationships though. That and
yes,
not in friendships, you don't find that.
yeah, but I'm just saying, but if the person, you have to apologize to the person, then it doesn't make sense that we either are in a relationship or we're in friends. So as friends, so we need to just go our separate ways, because that means you are never going to accept my apology, and you are never going to trust me, which is okay. It's okay that the person feels that way. But I am not going to continue to apologize. Because I've seen people do that. It's like you do something, yes, you made a mistake, you admit to your mistake, and it's like the next day, oh, 20 years down the line, da. So you know what? It doesn't make sense for me to apologize anymore.
And
Get with That's how I feel. Get with the program. That's because
so Wave, what you said makes sense, like if you showed it in your actions, but like you saying it and then just not completely showing it in your actions,
exactly.
that's a different thing.
Yes.
I
So
Some people only say sorry just to say sorry because they think that's what you want. That's what you want to hear.
exactly. So that's another great point. So my thing is say you're the victim. I don't like to use the word victim, but you are the receiver of whatever. You have the right to kind of like, okay, the person apologized, okay, you apologize, but you also have the right to stand back and watch that person's action. So from that, you can determine whether or not that person is, their apology is really, genuine. You know what I'm saying? And then you can move from there. But there are some people, you apologize to them, You have shown growth, maturity. You have done everything that you can, right? And that person still cannot let go of it. So then at that point, you have to say to yourself, I gotta let go of this. I can't be apologizing all this time. You know,
So
like,
did you see Shay's comment?
yes, I'm getting to that. Hold
Oh, I'm
on.
sorry.
No problem. Hi Shy. I just want to greet you and welcome you in, you know. Shy says, I don't think someone would joke about something they were truly regretful and sorry for. That's true. I don't think someone would joke about something they were truly regretful and sorry for. Hmm.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
They wouldn't keep bringing it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know. So I was kind of in my video earlier on. I was kind of bringing up the whole, you know, Mr. Will and Chris saga. You know, I mean, the guy stepped down from his position in terms of, I mean, whatever the academy do, they do, right? But I mean, he has taken the he has moved forward in a sense by taking that step. And I just think that whatever he says, nobody, I don't think he has to apologize to the public. I think the person he needs to apologize to is the person that was victimized. You know what I'm saying? Because the public gonna talk all kind of crap. They're gonna say what they have to say. But the at the end of it, he has to deal with himself and the person that he victimized. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but if he took the right road of stepping down, and then we don't know what else he's going to do, in terms of that. I don't know. I just feel sometimes people want blood out of stone.
This is true. And I
Yeah.
also understand his reason for not leaving the Oscars, leaving the program when they asked him to leave, was because he was going to get his Oscar regardless of whatever else happened. It was his
Yes,
opportunity to get it. And if he had left, I don't think they were going to give it to him.
exactly.
So he
And
probably
another thing,
figured, I'm not leaving without it.
is too, I don't think the Academy asked him to leave.
They say they did.
Yeah, they said they didn't.
No,
Yes.
but I don't, I doubt it.
They
I
asked
don't
him
think.
to
Heard
leave the
somebody said they
event.
did, then they came back and said they confirmed and said nobody asked him to leave. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think so. To be honest with you, the whole thing, and I think I told Rochelle this. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you go on my community tab, I do show you. Yeah, Shai says, I doubt it too. Life. You go on my community tab. If you look at the ratings, the Nielsen ratings of the Oscars, how many of you guys in this chat can say that you knew the Oscars was on Sunday?
I didn't know. I don't
I
watch
didn't. I didn't
regular
know
TV like
either.
that. Yeah, right.
A
I
lot
know
of
what
us
was
didn't
on,
know.
but I don't normally watch it, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
And the part that I watched, I did not. To tell you the truth, I watched part of it and I turned it off, so I completely missed what happened.
Shai says Oscars who? Yes, because if you look at it, right? If I recalled, this is just from my experience. I can't talk about anybody else. Maybe you guys can kind of like think about it and tell me when last you watched the Oscars. The only time I can recall watching the Oscars is when Whoopi Goldberg and what's his name, Billy Crystal, hosted, and everybody was watching the Oscars. And then they brought in that comedian Wanda. I think I watched it that year, and after that, I never watched it again. I never watched it when Chris Rock was the host. I never have. And when I looked at the Nielsen rating in 2018, the Oscars was had a decrease of 20%. So could you imagine now? So like I was telling everyone, I might be wrong. I'm not saying I'm 100% wrong, but there is a small percentage that this thing could have been staged, but it went wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that it might be right or it might be wrong, but I just have a funny feeling because if you look at the ratings for the Oscars that just passed this Sunday, it's up the roof. Everyone's saying, I didn't know there was an Oscar, da 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 da. And I believe that, you know, since COVID or maybe even before COVID, a lot of people weren't going to the movies. A lot of people are staying home watching Netflix, they're watching other things, they're watching YouTube. And I think this whole Hollywood blockbusters and all of that, it's declining. Yeah. You know, in the summer, how you used to have like 4th of July coming out, and you used to have Will Smith, Men in Black, and everybody's running to the movies and they got to see it. And Christmas time, they have this movie coming out, big premieres and stuff. We don't see that anymore. No one
Yeah,
is
I agree.
excited about that anymore.
Times are different. Especially everything is like technology now, like being home and just all these streaming apps. Like,
Exactly.
I mean, ain't nobody. I mean, I if it was before, if COVID was not here, I would still be going out. Like, I would have still been going to the movies. I would have done all of that,
Hmm.
because I enjoyed that. But now, I'm not going to the movies when I can watch at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have Netflix. What else? You have HBO. What else you have, Rochelle? How do you
Not
watch
even
your
just
movie?
Netflix. Like, you can actually watch new movies in theaters at home. You have to pay for it. It's a little
Yeah.
more expensive than a movie ticket, but you can still do it.
Yeah, and you know what I noticed? A lot of the celebrities have YouTube channels. Yeah, they have YouTube channels. They're
Well,
That's
doing
yes.
true.
Well, they had the channels before, but they're more pronounced now. Since COVID, they had
yeah,
channels.
they have channels. They're doing
They had
TikTok.
theaters.
Yeah, they're doing all of that.
Hmm.
Yeah, Disney. Yeah, Shy. Uh-huh. So
Yeah,
it's like
Disney.
Hollywood is kind of like declining a little bit, and things are pretty much, we saw that coming. Things are pretty much, people are streaming like Shawnee said, you know, people have apps, they're watching movies on their phones. Um, Even with my Microsoft Surface tablet, right now it's telling me that I can actually answer my phone on my tablet, and I'm like,
Yeah.
sooner or later, everything is just going to be on your computer, and those cell phones, we're not going to need them anymore. I'm telling you, it's crazy. We're just going to have one gadget and it's going to be doing everything for us. Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be the tablet because the tablet is a little more cumbersome to carry around than a cell phone.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm
Um,
not sure. I think maybe the cell phone might be around for a
maybe
while.
the cell phone, Rochelle. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Like the other day, I went to, I had to get my lab work for work. And it's interesting, you're walking the streets, everything looks normal. But when you enter those offices, it's like almost like Back to the Future kind of thing. So I walked in and there was like just all these chairs, you're sitting down. Then you have these kiosks and you go up, it says welcome and all of that. And Shai agrees with you, Rochelle. Um,
Yeah.
and then once you tap into the kiosk, you put in your information, it brings up your appointment. Because I'm so used to going to a doctor's office and there's a desk, a young lady, phones, files, and then you look on this big screen, it has your name and it tells you you'll be attended to in 6 minutes, and everybody's name is on there and it tells them um you know how much minutes they have left. I was taken back by that because I haven't gone to do lab work for a minute, so it's like this is all new to me.
I wouldn't like that because that's HIPAA violation. Nobody should be knowing my name and nobody should be seeing my
Yeah.
information.
Yeah, they what they do is they like say your name is Shawnee, they'll put SHAW and they'll put like maybe B for your last name
Mm-mm.
or something like that, and then they'll put like your waiting time is 6 minutes.
I guess I guess that's their work around it because
Yeah.
definitely that's HIPAA violation.
And then you sit there.
Well, they're not really giving your health information out. They're
No.
just calling you by your name and saying your appointment is in how many minutes. That's all.
No, no, but like even another patient seeing another patient's name is HIPAA violation. And
Seeing
I know
another
this
patient's what?
name. Um, when I used to go to this one doctor's office, they
Hmm.
wouldn't allow you to see another patient's name. So like every time you signed in, they would put a piece of tape over your name.
Oh, that's why they do that.
Yeah, so and
I've seen
I'm
that
not
before,
that's not
Rochelle.
after they called you in. It's like whenever you sign in, they write you like I guess on their like they check you in
Yes,
and
they
then they put a
do.
tape on your name and all that other information is hidden. They probably had issues in the past with HIPAA, but I know a lot of doctor offices that will not release your name for everyone else to see.
Or you know what they do? Sometimes there's a pad and like it's like a peel and stick thing. You write your
Yeah,
name and then they will just pull it off and put it on their pad. Something and when you sign in. I've been to offices like that do that. Yeah. But I just found it very amazing. I was like, wow. Sooner or later you're not gonna have a receptionist and all of that.
I mean, look at the supermarkets. They already don't want to open the lines up. They want you to go to self checkout.
Yeah. It's like where I work, you have self checkout, and you have one person that tells you, and they will tell you, like, if you want to pay cash, you can go to a register. If you not paying cash and you're paying with your debit card or major credit card or Home Depot card, you go to the self checkout. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And sooner or later, I'm telling you, even the people that take your blood, it's gonna be a machine. You just gotta put your arms there, strap up, and the
They
machine is
ain't gonna
gonna
be taking my blood. I know that much.
take it.
No, ma'am.
It's
Mm-mm.
crazy. I was just
Um,
taken back by all this,
They can take anybody's blood they want to take. It ain't gonna be mine.
Yeah, it was interesting when I went there and stuff.
Hmm.
And what else? you know what I've noticed, like in retail, and it's a question I want to ask people, because when you work, not only in retail, when you have a job, and you know, I just don't understand it. What prompts someone to steal at a job? I just, what is it?
I mean, you were a thief before you got that job. So it's trust me, people were thieves before they got that job.
I mean, it's just crazy.
They didn't just wake up and say, I'm going to start stealing now. I mean, they could have, but like, I'm sure they've stolen before because why would you risk your work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because
I'm,
I'm like, the way I look at it, you come to a job, they're paying you a salary, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And you're going to say, for instance, you decide you're going to steal $50. You're jeopardizing your your values, your moral, everything for $50. I'm like, who does that? And you are actually being paid for that job. You know, I just I'm trying to understand this,
I don't
and
know, ladies.
I
I
can't
can't give
wrap
you
it
an answer
around
because
my head yet.
I can't give you an answer because I don't steal.
Yeah, I don't either, because my
No, I
mom,
know, but I don't know
as
why.
old as I am, my mom will whoop me. Rochelle, no, we'll get
I
that
know.
We'll
I
get
don't
that
know why.
Caribbean
You know,
whooping.
you talk about stealing on the job and people getting caught, but they're not just risking it for that, risking that $50. They're risking their whole integrity, because now when they go to
Yes,
the next job and they call back for a reference, mind you, HR can't tell the reason why you've been
I was
fired,
just about to
or the
say that.
reason why you're not there. But if they get a supervisor or a former coworker, they're going to tell the story. And that's where you lose out on getting the next job.
Okay.
That's where you lose out, because other employees will talk the things that HR can't tell them.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when you're
because
doing, it's like when I'm doing interviews, they're like, always try to get to talk to the supervisor, try to get to talk to, a former coworker or somebody, so that you can get the whole truth. It's especially if you suspect something doesn't add up with the story they're telling you.
yeah, but also isn't that because I don't know where I was working, and they told us that we could not. Actually, I was working in the office, and when people called for references or recommendations or anything like that, we were not allowed to say why the person was fired, but we can talk about their work ethics, like
I have
things
heard
like,
that too. I think
Yes,
it's changed. Like I
it's
think
yeah,
over the like
it's
nowadays
true,
it's
but
changed where you're not allowed to say if somebody got fired or not. Or I think but they're
exactly.
also not allowed to say how much you made either. So like
no, can't, not unless they give a written consent to release the salary. We wouldn't release
Oh,
that.
okay.
yeah,
But
you're not
just
allowed
think,
to do that.
but think about it, if we were all working together and one got fired, you say, Rochelle, would you give me a reference? And I'll say yes. So when that person calls me, your person that's calling for the reference, they're calling me at home. When I'm at home, I
Oh,
can
okay.
say anything. When I'm at the job, I have to be careful. But when I'm at home, I can say
Yes.
anything. So that's why they
Okay.
tell you, when you put someone down or before you put someone down as a reference to a job, ask them
Mm-hmm.
what they would say. And if they have to pause and him and ha about what they're going to say, you don't
Don't
want
put
them
that
to do
person.
it. I'm telling you.
Oh my
Because some
God.
people, they'll say, uh-huh, oh yeah, I see she did and she did that. Okay. One day
Yeah,
it will catch up. And next thing you know, they'll be the ones that will be making the statement saying, oh, she did this, she did that, she did that. Okay. Or
yeah, and
I heard she
uh,
got fired, and I heard she did this, I heard she stole a
exactly.
pencil or she stole toilet paper. And don't laugh at toilet paper, because I heard people got fired to take walking out with toilet paper too. Okay.
Yes,
People will tell the story because I mean, something like toilet paper is so like unbelievable. People go in the bathroom and load up their bag with the toilet paper and take home to their family instead of
especially in
buying toilet paper. They take it.
especially in the hotel industry, you've heard all kind of stories. People
Mhm,
like actually stealing the toilet paper, all kind of
mhm.
stuff. And usually when they get to security, they find all these things in their bags and
Yep.
stuff like that. Um, Getting back to like and like I was telling you, I remember like someone had called at the office and asked me for a reference for someone that you are so limited because you have to be careful because the
Uh-huh.
company can actually be sued for defamation of character.
And you can be
And
sued too. So don't
yes,
ever don't ever think that you can't. As you're on the clock and you're giving a reference, better follow
yes,
the guidelines, because you can be sued as well as the company.
yes, absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's something you have to be very, very careful with. Like when you are asking someone to give a reference, like Rochelle says, if they're very hesitant, a little leery and all of that, you don't want to be that person to give you a referral or anything like that, or, reference. No, you
Hmm.
don't. Actually, my references have always been people that I've known over 10 years. Yeah, because they're a very good judge of my character. They know who I am.
Hmm.
And those are the people that, I call friend. And they are truly friends and they are loyal. So
Hmm.
I've known them over 10, 20 years and everything like that.
Yeah.
And those are the people you want to use as your references, when you're seeking a job. Yeah. So, and stuff. And I just tell people when you're working somewhere, I know your parents have taught you right. You know, if it ain't yours, don't touch it. Leave it alone. It's not yours, you know?
Yeah.
And then you do these things in the moment. And then when you get caught, you're embarrassed, and you're not only embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing your family and your family's name, and it's terrible. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And a lot of times in retail, they will parade you in that store. They will make sure everyone sees you.
That
Yeah.
may be another violation, though.
Yeah, it is. But it's not
They only
done
do that
like,
as a deterrent to for other employees not to do the same
yes, yeah, it's a
behavior.
scare tactic. Yeah, it
But
can be.
it still can be,
Yes,
grounds for them to
yeah.
get sued for doing that.
Yeah, but then the thing, on the other hand, in the state of Florida, which is a no fault state, you know, they get away with a lot of stuff. Yeah. Because even when you like say even unemployment, I don't know if you ever had cases with unemployment. Companies can actually, block your unemployment. They can. And you will see like if you put it in, they will say they deny it, and then you have to go ahead and set up an appointment for some type of, it's, I don't want to call it a trial, but it's like a meeting where you have to go to the unemployment office or whatever, and you have to kind of defend yourself
I've
on why
I've
you should get.
handled I've handled those for companies, and it's very hard for an employer to block your unemployment. You have to do something pretty bad for you not
Drastic.
to get it. Pretty drastic, as you say, yes, for you to
So
not get unemployment.
you are you saying that, say something like theft, if a employee steals from a company,
Hmm.
do you think they will get unemployment?
It depends on, I would say it really depends on the severity, because what you call like, say, like people who steal time, they
Yes.
they punch a clock but they never really come to the desk to work, and those kind of things. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's theft. And if you can prove it, if the employer can prove it, you're out. You're not going to get it. So that's why there's, always have to be documentation when you go to these hearings. You always have
Okay.
to have documentation. Maybe you saw them doing it one time and you told them about it, and spoke to
Yeah.
them and tell them, this is the case, blah blah blah, and you document and you have them sign. Sometimes they refuse to sign. I mean, yeah, but that's just the case. So you just have to say that they refuse to sign. And then when you go to these hearings, now you bring your documentation. And it's not just bringing the documentation, because unemployment requires you to send a copy of the documentation to them and a copy of the documentation to the employee who's coming to defend himself. So now that gives
Okay.
him a chance to think about it, read what documentation you have on him, and he can
Mm-hmm.
decide if he's still going to show up or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
let
I
me
know.
tell you, I really hate to go to those unemployment hearings. I really hate it because it was so much. You had to
Tension.
have so much detail to everything to be able to say no. We're going to contest this. No, they're not getting their unemployment. You have to have so much details.
Yeah,
If I
because
if
the
I
first
think we can win, I'm not going. I tell them
yeah,
no. I'm passing that one.
the first time I encountered that was like in the Virgin Islands.
Hmm.
They have the labor department and stuff like that. So I think it had to do with an employee that for theft, and the company had to actually go to a meeting to prove everything. I think they won though. The young lady didn't get unemployment.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going to an unemployment hearing if I think we're going to lose. I tell them no, I'm not going.
Okay.
I will tell those who are above me, I will tell them I'm not going, and here's why you're going to lose, is because you didn't do the documentation you should have. You didn't have discussion with them, you didn't document dates and time.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you going?
Wow.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, HR is a bear.
I know, and imagine I used to want to do HR.
I'm not saying it's bad,
No, it
it's
seems
still
like
good if you want to do it. Yeah.
you know what I liked about it, and I'm pretty good at that. I love helping people, and and sometimes I kind of like got into it a little bit, just working in retail. People would come to me with all kind of problems and so forth. And me, I would just sit there and just read, the company's SOP and different things just
Hmm.
on my own. And that's how I learned. And I would help so many of my coworkers. Trust
And
me.
you know what? You know what's sad about that, Wave,
Uh-huh.
is that the employer gives the employee a handbook for that very
Yes.
reason, so that they know their rights and responsibilities, and they
Mhm.
will not read it. They will
Wow.
not read it. If you don't read it for them, they are not going to read it.
It's almost like life insurance. People buy life insurance, they throw it in the drawer and they never read it until something tragic happens. It's like almost those handbooks. I'm like, when we first got hired, you know, they did give me the handbook. I'm guilty. I didn't read it. I'm not going to stay here and lie. But then they stopped putting everything on the computer. And I was like, I saw things happening and stuff like I said, no, I need to know what this company's policies are pertaining to attendance, your dress code, all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then I started like reading up on stuff, how you can take a leave of absence, what benefits are there for part timers, full timers, all of that. And a lot
Hmm.
of times, like Rochelle says, people don't really read those things until they are in a situation,
Hmm.
especially attendance. A lot of companies have policies in terms of attendance. At first, they have a brief talking with you. Then, after that, they will come back and they will talk to you again, and then they will document, and then it goes on. And if it happens within a 6 months period, you can actually be terminated or be put on a final.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Yep.
I encourage people, like, when you work for a company, you need to know what your rights are at a company. You really do.
Yep.
Yeah, because don't think that you're not going to need it one day. You are going. So you need to kind of go on the computer. If they don't have it on their website or whatever, you can ask an HR agent, to actually give you the handbook, and read through it and learn about your rights at being at that particular company. And I used to want to be at HR, because I love, thank you,
It's
Rochelle.
good. If you want to be in HR, you can be in HR, and with HR you can work anywhere.
Yeah,
You can
anywhere.
work anywhere, or you can provide services privately.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, smaller
Shawnee,
companies need, that special touch.
Shawnee, are you there? I don't know. Where is Shawnee?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't know.
Is Shawnee sleep?
I don't know if she fell asleep, man.
I'm
I hope
hearing
she did.
something. I'm hearing something. Is she snoring?
I hope not. No, Shawnee, could she be snoring? Oh my
I
God.
don't know. Hello, Shawnee.
I
Shawnee,
hope.
where are you?
Can y'all hear me?
Do you hear that?
Hear
Are
what?
you there?
We
Can y'all
can
hear
hear you
me?
now.
Girl, were you sleeping?
No. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No, my thing. I don't know. I heard y'all yelling, and I'm like, can they not hear me on here?
Did you have your mic muted or what?
No, it was. I'm just here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to do HR, not because, of it had, you get more pay, but I just I just have this thing, like, I just wanted to help people, because a lot of times at work, like when you know, throughout my tenure, people come to me, they'll be like, Wave, my mom passed away and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, we do have a program at work, that can help you. They can match funds, they can do this and so forth. And a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, women that, they're like, if you're going through homelessness or anything, there's a program that helps you with that. Also, we have counseling for women and men. And if you're going through a period, you lost your mom, you cannot cope, there's counseling, and it's confidential. You know what I'm
My
saying?
job has something like that.
Yeah, there's so many great benefits. Like I was saying, like,
That's an EAP.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. I
yeah,
Employee
also have
assistance
that.
programs, they have them. Most
yeah.
companies have them. Mm-hmm.
And also, like when I was having a problem with my knee, but it wasn't really my knee. It's just that, like I told you, Rochelle, like when you get a certain age, ladies, you gotta move, you gotta stretch in the morning. So there's this program. I didn't know we had it at work. They actually send you a tablet. They send you the bands that you use for stretching, and
Mm-hmm.
they also send you some other stuff. And in the morning, there's an app. It wakes you up so that you can stretch in the morning. And let me tell you, I started doing that because I had stopped therapy. And that program is free of charge. It's part of my benefits.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of employees are suffering from their knees and all this, different stuff. And they didn't even know that program exists. So I started telling everyone,
Mm-hmm.
you can sign up for it, word of mouth, you know.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's
So,
probably part of their health plan.
yes, yes.
Mhm.
So
I mean,
a lot,
because that is the bare minimum that they can give us.
hmm
But that's a different story. But like they just try to give us little things here and there just to say they gave us something.
yeah, but it really was beneficial because,
No, it
uh,
is for those who
yeah,
take use who make use of it.
yeah, but a lot of times employees don't sit down and read, you know, and they're clueless to what is really going on within the company in terms of benefits and all of that, you know. So a lot of times, they come to me. Yes, they do. Some of them, they come and they're like, wait, this happened, da, 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 da. What am I gonna do and this and that? And then I'll be like, okay, don't worry about it. I know what you need to do and stuff like that. Until one of the managers told me one time, you should be an HR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
Apply to be
Some,
an assistant.
yeah, but and let me tell you, in South Florida, I will tell you that to be an HR, especially in the community where I am, you have to be bilingual. And when I mean bilingual, you have to either speak fluent English, fluent Spanish. Most HR positions they're hiring is mostly geared towards bilingual people. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a problem
Yeah,
with Miami.
yeah.
I
Unless
call it
you,
I call it a form of discrimination.
yeah, unless you go further north, then you have a better chance of getting an HR position. But if you're in the South Florida area, you either have to be, speak Spanish and English. You have to be fluent in it, and also you may find some HRs that are Haitian because Haitians do speak Spanish, they speak Creole, and they speak English.
Yep.
So that's a plus. So in this area, hi Afromex family, how are you? Good evening. Welcome in. Yeah,
Yes, welcome in, Afromex.
yeah. So you will find that most of the time that in the South Florida area, you have to be bilingual in certain positions.
Yes, I know. That's why I don't apply in Miami.
Yeah,
I
Miami is like
I
that.
stay Fort Lauderdale and further north as far as Boca Raton, but other than that, I don't want to travel too much further than that anyway.
Yeah, I speak, like I took Spanish in school. I took 8 years of Spanish.
Wow.
And yeah, I did. I actually took Spanish in school, but the thing about it is like growing up in the Virgin Islands. I mean, you had Puerto Ricans, but and you didn't have the fluctuation of people from Santo Domingo at that time in the Virgin Islands. So you really didn't have nobody to speak Spanish to, you know. So
Mm.
you kind of lose it, and stuff like that. So when sometimes it kicks in here, when I have to speak Spanish to my customers. And, sometimes I have to go on Google Translate if I forget a word or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it. But in South Florida, you have to speak some type of Spanish or you have to speak Creole, in most jobs. Yeah. And if you're Spanish and you can't speak English, it's very hard for you to kind of get, certain positions as well.
That's
So it
true.
kind of, yeah, because hey, I speak Spanish, but I can't speak English. So, you can't get the job, So the people that are getting the jobs is more or less the first generation Hispanics because they speak English and then they speak Spanish. So you're going to see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Afromex was just here in Miami the other day on vacation, and they're saying, "Oh, we noticed that Spanish is the most spoken language in Miami during our vacation day." Yes, it
Right.
is, but let me tell you, Creole is right there with them because everywhere you go on the bus, um, instructions are written in Creole and it's also written in Spanish. Yeah, so you have a large population of Haitians and Hispanics here as well. Yeah. And even speaking Creole, you'll have people who speak Creole, but they don't speak English. So it's kind of a disadvantage for them as well in getting a job. Shawnee, are you there?
Okay, see, now I feel like you guys are just picking on me. I'm replying to people in the comments, and now you're like, "Are you there?"
Yeah, I want to know. I want to
See,
know
you're
if
not
the
paying attention. Last time y'all
okay.
screaming at me, don't start screaming at me again. And I'm here in the comments saying hi to people.
No, I'm just saying that, I just want to know that you're breathing, baby. You
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
yes. Look at your chat.
Okay. I seen it. No, I seen it. You're doing your job.
I see. I'm letting people talking, and when I don't say nothing, are you still here?
Yeah. 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 So in Miami, that's what you find. There's a lot of jobs here, but man, you have to be bilingual.
I'm not saying anything because I don't know nothing about Miami. I've only been to Orlando just for Disney World, so I don't really know nothing about Florida like that.
Welcome in, Dr. Cowboy.
Yeah.
How
Hello,
you
Dr.
doing?
Cowboy.
Um, oh, this is my first time seeing him or
Yes.
her. Welcome to the Love to Travel with Wave Saturday night recap. Yeah, so I'm living here in Miami for over 30 something years. Um, yeah, Miami has changed a lot. It has. I remember when I first came here, I used to stay on South Beach. It was just yuppies, entrepreneurs, just senior citizens, that kind of thing. And all of a sudden South Beach is the place to be, all the restaurants and I live close to Lincoln Road Mall, and we had Burdines across the street, and there was a dollar movie theater, and we would walk to the beach, and then we were across from the convention center. And at that time,
Bernard's have any stores open anymore?
I don't know, honey. I
I
have
don't think so. That's a long time ago. You aging yourself.
I think Burdines is now Macy's now. Hmm.
Mm, I don't know. Okay, maybe they
Yes,
merged.
it is.
I don't know.
What happened is they merged, and it be Macy's and Burdines merged. So, if you
I know
go,
Macy's Bambergers.
yeah, but Macy's bought Burdines and all that, and now that where Burdines was on by the convention center in Miami Beach, it's Macy's now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I stayed in a high rise across from the convention center. And at that time, I stayed in a large studio apartment, and it was $285 a month. Now you can't even find that in South Beach, honey.
Uh-uh.
So
Oh no,
I'm
not
telling you,
anymore.
at that time, I wish I had bought me a studio or a one bedroom on South Beach. I would be like selling it for millions now. Yeah. But the apartments were very cheap. There were not too many blacks living on Miami Beach. There were many Jewish people. There were a lot of, Hispanics were living there, and you had some, young artists. They would paint on the beach and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They had
that's
more. They had more vintage shops. They didn't have all those restaurants and all that. No, there was nothing like that on
yeah.
South
Back
Beach.
back then, yeah, it was mainly a lot of artists that would gravitate to South Beach.
Mhm.
A lot of artists. Hmm.
Yeah, so then eventually we left South Beach and then we came to the north. We came to North Miami area, Miami Gardens Drive, and then we moved to North Miami Beach, which we've been here for like forever, you
Hmm.
know? And I like it. When we first moved here, we were like the first black family on this block. Everyone was like pretty predominantly Caucasian, and then slowly, a few more families moved in, and the older white couples and families, they bought condos and they moved towards the beach area. But now we're seeing like a lot of Hispanics are moving in our area, like Hispanics from South America, like Argentina. I met this one man. He told me he's only been living in our neighborhood for a year and he loves it, and it's so quiet, it's so nice, because it is. It's a nice neighborhood, you know. But they're
Hmm.
moving in, and let me tell you, I don't know where they gain all this money though. I mean, let me tell you,
They're
these
working.
are
They're
oh,
working.
okay, girl. I'm seeing them houses starting to look like South Beach. Okay, so
Well,
the doctor said he was thinking about moving to Sarasota or Naples. Okay, I hear it's pretty nice over there. I haven't actually been there. Have you been to Sarasota or Naples?
no, only
Rachel?
passing through.
Oh, passing
Only,
through. Okay.
only passing through, coming down the 75, and then coming back across Alligator Alley, coming back home now. That's the only way. I have never really stopped over there for anything.
You took Alligator Alley?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You better have some gas when you get on, because,
Yeah, that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because that road,
oh, yeah.
nope.
Yep. I wouldn't be out there by myself, though. I wouldn't be driving out there by myself. No, never. But
Mm.
yeah.
Wow, because
I've been across that. I've been across there a couple of times.
yeah, because I remember we used to have to go. There was this place on Sundays. They used to play reggae music, and we used to have to go over by Alligator Alley over that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not like driving on that road. It's
Mm-mm.
so deserted
Yep.
and it's dark. And you have to be careful when you're driving there. They used to have a lot of accidents on that road.
Yeah. When they have an accident, pretty much, you held up to whenever it gets cleared up.
Yeah.
If somebody's sitting in front of a fan or something, it almost sounds like someone snoring.
I'm not sleeping. Please don't start with me
I,
again.
I did.
Maybe
You
it's my ceiling fan. I don't know, but my ceiling fan is it's very very low.
I don't know, but don't come drag me into this again, okay? Because I'm right here.
Shawnee's
know.
on
Okay.
the job, man. She ain't
I'm
snoring.
just saying. It sounds like
No,
some
y'all just
snoring to
saying because
me.
y'all want to call me again.
You, you know that song say if the cap fit?
No,
Where
you hear a two wave here. I know, but is somebody snoring? Who can somebody be? It's not Wave because Wave was just talking. So who else is it? Somebody?
yeah, I think it's that hummingbird. It might be snoring. I don't know.
Afromex, nobody fell asleep because all three of us are talking. Rochelle turned comedian.
I just swear I hear somebody snoring. I'm like, wait a minute.
Rochelle hearing things.
Oh my god.
Somebody got a fan on or something.
I
It
You
must
think
be
hear
your
about
fan.
somebody snoring.
okay, I'm
Because
gonna
I
turn
only
my
hear it
fan
when
off because
Shawnee
it's
gets
very
quiet.
low. I think
Rochelle,
the
I mean
doc
not Rochelle, Afromex. Anytime I get quiet, they think I'm something's going on over here.
yeah, I think the doctor is raising his hand and he's laughing out loud. No, I'm serious for real. Shawnee, I'm just
Y'all
checking
ladies play too much.
if you're breathing, okay? That's all.
Yeah, I'm snoring, not breathing.
Okay.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
my God. I almost choked because my mom brought me in some hot chocolate and I'm drinking it, and you guys are saying all these things. And
Listen, I'm quiet because I don't know nothing about Miami. That's why
yeah,
I'm quiet.
Oh,
Cause
oh,
wait, she
that's why
went
you
out again.
quiet.
What
Oh, I'm
happened?
sorry. You need to come to Miami then.
that's why I said I'm here just quiet because I don't know nothing about Florida to talk.
You know there's
So
a
you
fire tonight? You know
where?
there's a fire burning in they say it started in Dade, it started in the Miami area and it's moving through West Broward. It was on the
Wow.
news. I was shocked when I got home and I saw it. I was like, "What?" Yeah, they what
Afromex
they
is
call it,
cracking up.
Holiday Park. There's a trailer park called Holiday Park, and they're trying to make a moat around them with the water to keep
Okay.
the flames from coming across there. Because if they get to those trailers, those people they're gonna melt down. That
Ye-
heat will just melt the trailers down.
Yeah, they're gonna be like French fries.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too good. I mean,
That no, that's not
those
good at
people must
all.
be, on edge.
I know.
Yep.
And you know why? Every time it boils down, like when it's coming towards summer, there's a
Hmm.
lot of wildfires in South Florida, in the
Yeah.
in the Everglades. Yes.
Yes, because it gets so dry out there, and thank
Yes.
God they had some rain because they say the firemen were saying they were hoping it would rain, and so I came home through that rain that was coming down. I sure it helped them because
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty big. When I saw it on TV, I was like, "What? Oh my goodness!"
Yeah. Michael, welcome to the live. How are you doing? I
Hello,
just got
Michael's Adventures. Welcome.
Oh, Michael, you just got home from work. How are the raccoons doing? Oh my
Oh Lord.
God. You ever been on his videos with the raccoons? They have like the most scariest eyes. Oh my God. And they are always eating. Michael feeds them.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, we try to keep it relaxed. We just talk about everything. It's just a different slice of life. We go from one conversation to the next. That's the
Oh yeah.
beauty about these. Oh, the raccoons are great. Oh, yeah. Did you feed them tonight, Michael? What did you feed them? I'm
Oh,
telling you, go on his channel. You'll see his famous raccoons. I'm so scared of raccoons. The first time I saw them, I was like, no, they are the scariest little creatures.
we We have some around here that look like dogs.
Like dogs?
Yeah, they're really big. They're well fed.
Do you feed them,
No,
Amrosha?
oh hell no! I don't want them coming back to my place. Oh no, me feed them? I see them. I gone the other way. Oh, sorry,
Y-
I'm
Yeah.
speaking in that language.
Michael says that any unnatural light does that to wildlife animals. Okay.
Hmm.
And he says raccoons are great. I don't know. I've seen them and they're pretty scary. And
They're very intelligent. He say.
yeah, he says that they're very intelligent. I mean,
Okay.
the raccoons he do feature on his channel, they
Mm-hmm.
seem very intelligent. They stay there and like they just eat their food, minding their own business. They ain't paying nobody no attention, and stuff like that. So I don't know, but
Wow, I'm having the rain
I-
coming down right now.
the rain is coming down. It was just coming down here too.
Mm-hmm.
He says they still run away even after 2 years of feeding them. Wow. I wonder if you get close to them, are they dangerous, Michael? Yeah, because I I think the first time I saw a raccoon was when I was in Fort Lauderdale. And yeah, and they even go on your cars and all kind of craziness goes on. And I was so scared. Yeah. And they're bigger than cats.
That's
And
why I'm telling you, we got some big like that. And if you try to scat them away like how you'll do a cat, they'll hiss at you.
wow.
They're
What do
scared
you
of
mean
you.
by
They
kissing with
you
cat?
better stand back.
Wow. So
Mm,
would you take a raccoon over a iguana?
no, none,
There's no
thank
other
you.
option.
If you
That's
had
why
a
I said
choice.
none, thank you.
So you don't want none of them?
No.
What
Mm-mm.
happened to Puss and Dog?
I know. If if you okay, I'm telling you guys, I'm putting you in a box and
Oh
you
Lord.
had a choice between a raccoon and a iguana. Which one would you choose? You have no other choice. No puss
The
on
puss
dog, nothing
guana,
like uh-huh.
the puss guana.
I will choose
I'll choose a puss and name him iguana.
I will choose. You don't have no choice for no puss. You just have iguana and raccoon. No, I'm serious. I would choose the iguana. I'm sorry. I ain't choosing no raccoon. The older they
I'll
are, the
choose
meaner they can
I'll
get.
choose the iguana and I'll throw ice water on him and then throw him out
Exactly.
the box along with the raccoon.
Yeah, Michael says that the older they get, the meaner they can be. Oh my
Mm.
God.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yeah, and what else does he say about these? I'm trying to learn about this here because I've been watching his videos. I caught a few in Live Trap this year. Post a couple of it. So after you caught them, did you like leave them go back into the woods, or did you keep them as pets? Afromex said she'll pass on both of them. Now, man, I think I could get along with the iguana. I think so. The
Oh no.
only thing is, I would have to clip the iguana's tail.
Gotcha.
Oh, you betcha.
Look, I got the best plan. Throw cold water on them. He freeze up, and then you just throw him outside the box. Done.
Yeah,
No more
Afromex
iguanas.
says,
No more. No.
Shawnee, can you explain to Afromex what puss is, please?
Meow. That's what you call puss. Meow.
Yes, meow.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Like pussycat. Pussycat.
Actually, I would just give the iguana a trim on his tail because if an iguana actually whips you with his tail,
He'll
it
cut you.
can yeah, it can cut you real
Yes.
bad.
Yes. That's their
Yeah.
defense. Yeah.
That's how they defend themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like with the raccoon, I wouldn't trust it. They can probably get real mean. Yeah, they'll probably get real mean. Oh, Michael said, I tried to see if they would take food from me and they didn't. I just released them from where I caught them. Okay, good for you, Michael,
Oh boy.
because that's quite an adventure, my dear.
Mm.
Yes, Michael's adventure. So, guys, if you haven't connected with Michael, you should. I love his little channel. It's so nice. I love watching the raccoons. I can watch them from a distance, on my monitor. I don't have to be up close and personal, you know. I,
Okay.
yes, I just have to watch their piercing, scary eyes. And then, they sit down and they enjoy their meal and, they go home and that's it.
And guys, if you want to see Wave get a pet iguana, make sure this video gets to 20 likes.
Yes. Yes, I'll get an iguana. Yes. Rochelle will catch it.
Oh no, no. You leave me out of this. You just
Are
leave
you
me
scared,
out of this.
Rochelle?
I
Are you
don't like
scared?
animals.
You don't like animals, really?
No. Oh, excuse me. Except birds.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Except the birds. Me and the birds get along very well.
So,
No
what
iguana.
kind of birds do you like?
All kind of birds. Have you seen my swan that I have in the backyard?
No,
I
I
have
haven't.
some. What did they call them? Oh my gosh.
Thank you,
Mm.
Michael.
I have some of those are the little skinny birds. I could forget. I just forget their name all the
Rochelle,
time.
what kind of bird mother are you and you can't remember what kind of birds you have?
Girl, I need to name them. I need to name them. That's the problem. But
No.
yeah, I have birds. I have I have a little sparrow that would sit on my car. The
Okay.
bluebird that's usually in the front of my car when I get in the car, I haven't been able to catch him on video. But when I catch
Oh,
that blue jay, you all gonna see that one, that video.
have have you ever had a parrot?
No,
Do
no,
you
but I
like
think
them?
they're so beautiful. Parrot and toucan. Oh yeah.
And cockatoo.
Do you
Yep.
like the ones that talk?
Oh my goodness. If I could teach one to talk. Woo.
I would
Yeah.
love one, but I want one that has a Caribbean accent.
Well, I guess it's
And
all how you what you teach them to say.
yeah, so when I want to teach them the bad word, them.
Wow.
They go use them same bad word at you. You just
No,
keep it
no,
up.
no.
Oh
When
yeah.
when I will teach them the people I don't like, when they see them, cuss them.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I like parrots. I do. I like when they repeat the words over and over and over again, and especially when they learn your name. But the funny things with parrots, when they hear you say certain things about someone, and then the person comes and visits, and they start saying what you said, that's
Mm-hmm.
very funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Michael says that blue jays are evil. Why, Michael?
Really?
I didn't know that. I think they're beautiful.
But they're so pretty. Or maybe that's
Mm.
why I can't get the picture of it yet because it keeps flying away.
What makes them evil, though?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, Michael, please explain because Rochelle really loves her blue.
Maybe one pecked him at some point in his life.
Or maybe you don't like the Toronto Blue Jays,
Oh, maybe.
the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like birds. I really do. You know what birds I don't
They're
like? The
very
crow.
intelligent.
Yeah, I don't like the crows.
You don't like John Crow?
No, they're not like drunk.
Oh Lord. Let's not
Oh,
go there tonight.
Michael said they rob other nests. Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah. I don't
That's
like those.
interesting.
I don't like those crows. They always come and they, I'm sorry to use the word, they shit on your car. They
Well,
do.
pigeons would probably be my exceptions when you talk about, pooping.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, pigeons. There's someone has pigeons that I watch sometimes on their channel on I forget who it is. But there's someone who has pigeons and the pigeons are so controlled. I'm like, wow, how do you train them?
Yeah, but when they poop on the car, right? Um, if you don't clean that car, it
Uh-huh.
acidic, it can eat away your paint job.
It
Okay?
sure will. Any
I'm
any bird
telling you,
poop. Any bird
yes.
poop. Don't let it sit on there, girl. Let me tell you, I'll be out there trying to get it off of mine.
Yeah, because or else you have to go and have your car detailed and buffed to see if you can take it out.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
they
talk
yeah.
about detail and buff. I just took my car to the car wash today and paid a
Wow.
hefty price for a good detail inside and out, and now it's
Wh-
raining.
What is the cost today to buff your
Girl, I just spent $32 to clean mine.
Oh, it's 32.
Well, it depends on what you're getting now. It had been, I do admit, it had been a while because I was going back and forth to the land, and then I realized I was like, this car ain't been clean in I don't know how long. So I was just took it and I told them, okay, just give me the works, and that
Chantel,
was that was not the top price. That was the one just below the top to
Shawnee,
clean everything, the
Hmm?
mats inside and out, vacuum clean the wash the mats inside, um some kind of triple foam with wax and dress the tires
wow.
and all. Oh yeah, I had the works done. Oh yeah, Penny's looking good. I did a little
Oh,
video, so that'll
that
be coming out.
that's the name of your car, Penny.
That's what I call her, Penny.
And
You
what
know the
made
color of
you?
my car is like a
Oh,
coppery
okay,
color.
like a coppery thing.
Uh-huh.
Chantel, do you have a car?
Do I have a car?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Remember I
does
was
it?
just telling you like we were talking about brakes and tires and all that the other
Yeah,
day?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you have a name for your car?
No, but it is a she.
It is a she. Okay.
My very first car was a I did I name that one? I don't think I named that one, but I know that I considered it a boy. When I got this
Oh,
car,
you're gone.
yeah, like and then when I got this car, um I considered it a girl, but I never named them. I
But
just knew it
how
was
do you
either a
know if
girl
it's
or
feminine? How do you know if it's feminine or masculine?
um it's the look of it, you know. I think
Mhm.
that my very first car to me, um it just seemed like it was more masculine. And then the newer car, so like I have a Hyundai Elantra, the newer version of it when I got it, it just looked more feminine.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
then the colors too. So like my first car was like a champagne gold, and then
Oh,
now
that's
this one is
nice.
like titanium gray. And
So that's a boy's color.
no, I like I said, I mean, I consider my car a female now. But my very first car I considered the champagne gray, like I don't know, maybe if because of champagne poppy or something, I don't know. But I just considered my first car boy. Now this one's a girl.
Oh, so Shy, your first car was a Beetle. Wow.
Oh,
A Volkswagen Beetle.
oh, Edith would love that.
Yeah. Actually, Rochelle's sister, she loves Volkswagen Beetles. She
Oh yeah.
does. Yeah. They're beautiful cars. Yeah.
Yep.
And Michael says his first car was a 64 Nova. Michael,
Wow.
I would not want your car to hit my car. Because you will tear my car up.
Yeah, the older cars are meant to last. These new
Yeah, but
ones, they
that
won't
is
stand
a
a chance against
beautiful
his.
car. Well, guys, I do not have a car. My first car was a Mazda 626.
Yeah, you told us you
Okay.
like sporty cars, right?
Uh,
You
Yeah.
said you told us that you like all the sport cars.
I like sports cars, but I
Hmm.
had a Mazda at first, and then I had a Toyota Tercel. Then I had my Honda. That was my beauty. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael says another frost warning for tonight. Well, keep warm, Michael. It's very hot here. It feels like 80 something degrees. I got the fan on lightly cuz but Miami is hot, super hot. Yeah, it was just raining a minute ago, but the weather and everything like that. Yeah. A 64 Nova. Hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
It's actually saying the weather in Fort Lauderdale is 72 degrees.
Oh, 72, but it feels like 80 something to me
Well,
in Miami. Yeah. So, yeah. So I just want to thank everyone for being here tonight, especially you guys, Shawnee. Am I saying it right?
You know
And
that you're saying it right.
and and Rochelle. Thank you so much.
Sure.
absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of
Thank you
course.
for having us again.
Yeah, guys, I enjoy you. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Yeah, I love
We
you.
love you too.
Yeah, we love you, honey. Yeah, and I really enjoy doing this. And like I said, Shawnee sent me a note, and Rochelle, you probably didn't hear this, but she sent me a note, and it just inspired me to just come on the live, and I just got this burst of energy, and I wasn't really thinking about, when I called you, I said, I think I might go on live and stuff like that. But then
Yeah.
when I opened my messages, like, people making comments, I
Uh-huh.
saw her comment, and I was like, wow, you know, I should really go on, because I need to keep pushing
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. There are days when you just feel like, I felt like someone hit me with a brick over my head, and I was just feeling so tired. I just had no energy. And it's been going on for the past 2 days.
Oh boy.
And usually I'm up, I'm doing my live, I'm posting, I'm doing my shorts, I'm very active and everything. It's just felt like, the wind was just taken out of me. But thank you, Shawnee.
You're
Your
welcome.
your your comment really inspired me to come on. Yes. Yeah, the grind never stops, and stuff like
I'm
that.
glad you came on. Because, like I said,
Yeah.
it's not like you to not.
Yeah, it's not like me. I like to be on YouTube. I love it. I really enjoy it. I know that sometimes, it can be a little um difficult, because you're trying to get your subscribers. Some of us are trying to get our watch hours. So talking about watch hours, great segment, great way to seg into something else.
Uh-huh.
Check out our community page. So in light of March, we did Women's History. So April, guess what we're doing? We're going to actually do playlist. If you have a playlist and you want to swap or anything like that, just drop a comment in any video that I'm in, or go to my community page. I do have a post there. Just say, hey, Wave, I want to swap with you, in terms of playlist, and we'll do that. And I play your playlist, you play mine, and then we get our watch hours. So we're gonna do that for the month of April. We're gonna concentrate on that. We're gonna help each other. We're gonna connect and so forth. Okay,
That's a great
and that
idea.
is, yeah. So go on my community page. It's just, hey, let's swap. Just say, hey, let's swap. And then, once I start putting your playlist, I'll write comments and everything. So you'll know that's what I'm doing. And, I'll watch your videos. I have my phone, I got my mom's phone, and I also got this trusted tablet here. So this is something I want to do. And I think it's going to help a lot of us, to connect us and everything like that. And it's the best way for us to help each other. Yeah, and we got a lot going on in the community tab, like I always say. It's a great tool that I use to connect everyone. Um, and I say this all the time. It's okay to share the spotlight with people. Don't have no fear. Sometimes the light is gonna shine on you. Sometimes it will shine on me, but it's okay. We just have to support each other. You know. But what was my poll? Did I have a poll today?
I don't think you had one today.
No, I don't think I did. But I think the one previous to that is what do we do? Tomorrow I'm gonna put on something. Yeah. I'm telling you, today I was just like, let me do this little quickie, early in the morning, and then I think I posted a couple things, and that was it. Really, I wasn't really, feeling it a little bit, but thanks to my friend Shawnee, she's
You're
keeping me on my
welcome.
toes. So it's 2 hours we've been here, and I just want to thank everyone. Like I said, thank you so much, House of X, Brian. Thank you, out of California. And we have a new subscriber, Sheed We here. I'm going to write you down. I'm going to visit your channel tonight before I go to sleep because I'm off. And Big Daddy Beard, thank you so much. And Shawnee, and Rochelle. Yes, of
And
course.
Dr. Cowboy, we saw for the first time.
Yes, Dr. Cowboy. I
We
have to
will be visiting that channel
let me
to see
take
what it's
let me
all
take a
about.
picture so I don't forget. Let me write it in my Samsung notes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm a Samsung girl, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, Android all the way. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to, but I'm a Samsung Notes. Yes, let me see. Yeah, there you are. Let me try. So we had what was his name? Doctor.
Well, ladies, I'm gonna hop off. His name was
Dr.
Dr.
Okay,
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Because I
Dr.
Okay.
see
Cowboy.
it's like minutes to midnight. I'm gonna hop
Yes,
off.
my dear. Yes. So, and who else? I'm just trying to write this down real quick because I don't want to forget anyone.
So is Dr. Cowboy. But have a good night, ladies. I'm gonna drop. Have a good night, everybody in the chat.
Good night.
All right, Chantel. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
All
You're
right.
welcome. Bye.
Okay. So I got we here. Okay. So these are the two people I'm gonna visit tonight. All right. Shy, thank you so much for coming in. Afro Mix family, as always, greatest supporters that you could have. Have Great Star. And Michael's Adventure, thank you so much about the information on the raccoons. Rochelle,
Yes,
much
ma'am.
love. Thank
Much
you
love.
so much. You're a great asset tonight, telling us about, HR and so many other things. And I enjoyed you on the live
I
as
enjoyed being
always.
here. Thank you for having
Yeah.
me.
So next time me and Chantel, we're coming to your channel, baby.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll
just give us
schedule it. I'll let you know.
yes, schedule it and we'll come on over to your house. All right. Take
All
care.
right.
Have a
All right.
wonderful evening, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care.